EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff finds Gibbs on the check down. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 43 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets him ready. Right at the 30. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Goff. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's got some space here. Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run this one right with Robinson. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ritter now on second down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Here's Ritter. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
After the interception, here's Goff. Flushed out right. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples. yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Pacheco. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. A choice to make. You're on the road. You're going to take the 3. You're so close to the end zone.
Well, you know what the book says. You know, that mythical book about what to do in certain situations. Road team, it says be aggressive. Go get a touchdown. Don't play for a field goal. I say keep that book.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now it's Goff. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 22. Now Goff on 1st down. Finding Williams once more, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Goff on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, design run for their wideout. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he'll go Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Gone. Well, this is caught by Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Patterson's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw is Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Shell, Ric Flair.
Again, Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 36 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And they can't bring him down. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
At their 49-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down Lions on a pickup of 30. See what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, 76. 4 down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Super one. Go, 12, go.
Out of the gun. Gone. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 52 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Value one. What's that?
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big... This D has got to be priority one.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, 5. We're good. We're good.
Back to throw. Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's gone. It's complete to Williams. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
3rd and 2, Goff. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Gets this one to Juszczyk. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Purdy now to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jennings. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hold on. 5.
Goff now to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Value 3. 12. 5. What's that?
Goff on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 67 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To throw on second down is Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Fielded at the 20. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Now Goff looking to change the play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. On 1st down, it's Goff. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
17.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Gibbs straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun. Goff. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Gibbs again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Gone.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
This taken in right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And you probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Buying time to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And quickly they get to the line.
From the gun, here's Swift to about the 48-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 7.
63.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as missing.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. He sets to fire deep.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Hand off now to Gibbs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hold on. Check.
Now Goff. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I bet we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Help me out a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggling to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. In motion right, Peoples-Jones. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
76, tell him. 76.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Lions 10. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on... chance to atone.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. This to Laporta, right side. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Ric Flair.
To throw is Goff. That is caught. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the 50, it's Goff. And that was a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Maverick.
Here's Goff. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 50 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This is 1st and 10. Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. They run out of the gun with Swift. Down to about the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Second down, 8 yards to go. He's back to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drain ball over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Back to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's second and a yard.
73. Foul left, Yanni. Hey, thumbs up, alert.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hasn't been getting much yardage out of it. And now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a first down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Going back to Gibbs on first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. Here comes second down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
A 54-yard attempt.
So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. He knocks through his third field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. on the ground. It's Swift to start the drive. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. On the option to give to Swift here. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. This is Swift on the counter. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, 73, 73.
They go play action with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing is Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
In motion right, that's Williams. Throwing on third, Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 18. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Goff now looks to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Goff now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down. In motion right, Peoples-Jones. Now Goff on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, lift! Lift! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Another run for Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Complete. Smith has it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Tiger, Tiger. Here we go. 76. 76. Go.
On 1st down, it's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And got his man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Go, go, go.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. They'll go again with Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 113 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal? There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches in football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hurts completing this one quickly. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's gone. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. In motion left comes Williams. From the gun on third down, Goff. Yardage here as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what, you've got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Out of the gun, Goff. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Value 3, value 3.
Goff on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Whoa. 5. Listen. Super.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And some room to maneuver. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 3rd down and 5.
DC. 11. What's that?
Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it now.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Field tackling there, a 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
17, 17, 17. Set.
Goff. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Goff now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
2 for 1, 2 for 1. 76, tell him. 76. Shout, shout, shout. DC. Ric Flair.
Now Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. This ball intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish.